Skipping task analysis is like designing blindfolded. You might create workflows that look great in theory, but frustrate users in practice. Analyzing user tasks up front helps you eliminate unnecessary steps, reduce cognitive load, and create intuitive experiences. Today we'll discuss how to do task analysis in UX design. Hi, my name is Alex and welcome to UX Tweaks channel. Today we are talking about task analysis in UX design. How can you identify user tasks? How do we perform the analysis? What next steps can you take after task analysis? Stay with me till the end to find out the answers. And for the bonus tip from my team. Why do users interact with our products? Usually it's because they have a task they would like to fulfill. For example, a task can be buying a new pair of shoes or finding the best muffin recipe. Task analysis in UX design is the process of breaking down how users complete tasks within a system. It helps us understand steps, decisions, and pain points users face when interacting with the design. Think about ordering food through an app. You might assume users just pick a restaurant, add some items, and check out. But when you ask users about their process, you realize it's a bit more complex. For example, while picking a restaurant, users might search for a specific cuisine. Be very particular about their delivery time, check restaurant ratings, and so on. These extra steps shape their experience and influence how they interact with the app. So in turn, this should influence how you design the app. Doing task analysis in UX design isn't that complicated. First, choose a task that matters, something that users do often and that impacts their experience. Then, ask users to describe what steps they usually take to achieve their goals. What tools or features do they need for each step? Even better, observe them complete the tasks in real scenarios. The best way to do it is by conducting user interviews or field studies with the target group. Then you do a hierarchical task analysis. Hierarchical task analysis is a technique that helps break one task into smaller, structured steps. Let's do a quick example for an e-commerce website. People mostly use it to buy shoes. We conducted user interviews with the customers to understand how they completed this task. Usually, users follow 5 main steps to do it. One of the steps is selecting a product. However, it's not just about clicking on an item. Users may browse categories, search for specific products, apply filters, and compare options during this step. If users can't find buttons or features to do all this intuitively, they will likely go somewhere else. Now, our UX research team can use this information to determine what should be tested to improve UX. For example, they will test whether users can easily filter or compare products or how easy adding the shipment information is. Now, let's talk a bit about helpful tools. You don't necessarily need many tools for task analysis in UX design, but some definitely help. Miro and Lucidchart are great for mapping workflows visually. Our tool, UX Tweak, is perfect for conducting user interviews to discover steps users take while completing tasks. And you can use our usability testing tool to evaluate how easy it is for users to complete tasks with your solution. You can, of course, use Zoom for your research and Excel for structuring the information. However, with dedicated tools, the process will be more efficient. Now, before we finish, let me give you a useful tip. While conducting user interviews for the task analysis, don't start by evaluating how your solution can help. Rather, let users explain their own methods for completing tasks. People often develop unique workarounds, shortcuts, or unexpected steps that reveal deeper insights about their needs. By observing how they naturally approach a task, you can identify hidden steps that impact their experience. These details help refine your design to align with real user behavior and make interactions feel more intuitive. The key is to listen first and design second. Understanding your user's task is vital for creating products with good user experience. So invest time, Use the right tools and make sure to never skip task analysis in your design process. If you need a good UX research tool, make sure to check out UX Tweak. The link for our free plan is in the description. Like and subscribe to watch more videos on all things UX related. See you next time.